This is Off the Record, a radio playlist where I help you discover new artists and new music. I'm sitting here with Dominic Pirrone, who just released his album, Everything's Blurry. Dude, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
I'm excited to gab with you. I'm really curious of like who your musical influences were growing up. Not so much like the artists you were discovering, but who was playing music around you? What do you remember them playing? Like who was cultivating that for you?
Yeah, definitely. My growing up, I got all of my music influence from my older brother, which was like alternative bands. I would listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers, The Killers, MGMT, Modest Mouse. The Killers were definitely my favorite. I remember just stealing my brother's CDs and playing them in my little Iron Man jukebox. So
Oh, see, everybody has one of those. Like we had like the Mickey Mouse with like the ears. So the fact that yours is Iron Man, was it like the palm or anything? Like what was the vibe of it?
it was a whole radio with a whole CD thing that came out. Like it was legit. It had a whole
That
radio
is so
station.
funny.
It was awesome.
Oh, those are the best. All right, well,
Yeah.
let's talk about the production of this album. If I'm correct, you do it all yourself. Where are you getting inspiration from? How are you doing it? Kind of like break it down and walk us through the process of like putting a track together for you.
Yeah, I make all my beats from scratch, and so I'll usually like make the whole beat, um start to finish, and then I'll kind of have like a couple ideas while I'm making it, like what I want it to sound like, what I want it to be about, but really I just kind of like make the beat, go in, microphone, just kind of mumble something, feel it out until I find something cool, and I'll base it off that, and like usually I'll figure it out with
Yeah.
sooner or
How
later.
did you discover production? Like, is it something that you like naturally fell on, or did you start playing instruments? What was that segue for you?
Sort of. Yeah, I like YouTube videos when I was in like high school. I would see people like making beats on YouTube and like FL Studio. And I was like, oh, that's super cool. So I gave it a shot and I fell in love with it.
That's so cool. Um, do you play any instruments yourself when you go into the studio?
I play guitar and a
Okay.
little bit of piano, but yeah.
Well, let's talk about your writing process as a lyricist. Where are you drawing a lot of inspiration from, and what does that process look like for you?
I think, you know, it can be from past experiences that I have had, but a lot of times it's like movies. Like I'll watch
Really?
movies and like I'll be like, oh, this is such a great like idea like you could write about, and I feel like that's kind of like where it mostly is. Yeah.
Is there any in particular that you can pinpoint that you're like, this song came from that?
I think oh man, I have a song called Back to You, which is like a sort of like a long distance sort of thing. But I think that like Spider-Man and like Mary Jane, I feel like that
Yeah,
kind of like comes back to like it's an iconic like story,
yeah,
their
yeah.
relationship, and just like he always comes back no matter what. So
I always love to ask, what is your notes app like?
it is filled with just song ideas and like everything that's like I have probably like 300 just like started like songs that just never saw the light of day.
How often do you like go through those and try to pull something out of it?
You know, not as often as I should. I will say each song like usually if I'm if I don't finish it or like get a good grasp of what I want it to be like while I'm like in it, like
Yeah,
it usually doesn't end up being anything or finished.
really.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it like for you? Like that rush of what is the words I want to use? Like that rush of inspiration. When do you have that, and like how do you kind of act upon it?
Man, I kind of just like sometimes I have days where I'm really not feeling it. Like I'll go in and I'll be like, oh man, like, I'm just not getting anything. But then I kind of have to like work on myself a little bit more. Like it's when like you just kind of like gotta set it down, walk away, come back to it, and then you're like, okay, I get it, I'm getting a better feel of this now, and
Yeah,
just then you kind of really just have to work on it a little bit more and give it more thought,
yeah.
and then it'll come back usually.
I'm really curious what journey you're hoping like audiences take when they listen to this project.
I hope that they see that you don't need a big fancy studio or anything. I make all these songs in my bedroom, and
Yeah.
just like that, anybody can do it. It's not, you know, something that has to be this big production. Like you can just literally like it's so accessible to everybody. Anybody can make a song now, and I hope that people see that and are just like that's sick and
Yeah.
kind of get inspired to do their own thing.
Kind of along the same lines, what are some common messages and themes that you feel like you were coming up on throughout this process?
I feel like for the longest time, um, I've been making music like for about like 5 or 6 years, just trying to figure out, what I want to do, what I want it to sound like. 'Cause I listen to everything. I love everything. And I feel like that kind of set me back a lot, just because I was like, what do I want to sound like? What genre do I want to fit into? And then I kind of like just realized like it doesn't really matter. Like as long
Yeah.
as you're making stuff that's true to you and songs that you genuinely vibe with yourself, then it can be anything. Like so I feel like just not letting yourself be in that box and just allowing yourself the full creativity to write and make everything that you would like to.
Yeah. Is there a lyric or a line from the project that you're like, that's the one I cooked with?
Man, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
You can also take it as in like the one that you come back to and think about often.
Um, there's this one in this song "Serious" that featuring Aus, where I said every time I talk to you I get fleas or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
And like I thought that was a saying people said.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got fleas. Like in my head that's like itchy, like
It's like, yeah,
anxiety kind of. I showed my girlfriend that song, and she was like, "What do you mean by that?"
I got fleas. You're like,
Yeah,
you've never heard anyone say in the middle of a conversation, I got fleas?
right. Like I was like, I thought that was something some people said, but I
That's
guess
funny.
most
That's
people.
good.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of touched on this, but I'm curious if there was like a movie or a TV show that this album would score, what would it be?
Ooh, probably like going back to Spider-Man. I think.
Yeah.
I think Spider-Man. Yeah.
Who's your Peter Parker? I always love to ask this.
You see, it's between Andrew and Tom,
Okay.
100%. I think like growing up, Andrew for sure, but I think like Tom's just he's got the most movies. He's got the
Yeah.
most story. And they cut
Yeah.
Andrew short. I would love to see another Andrew movie, but
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Well, it's time for my favorite question. I asked you to bring 3 songs from 3 other artists, and feel free to elaborate a little bit on why you chose these.
Okay. There's this guy I've been listening to, who also is a big inspiration to me. His name is Zach Greer,
Okay.
and he has this song. This is the song I discovered him. It's called "I Wish I Never Met You."
Ooh.
Yeah, he does his own production, and I think he mixes and stuff too. But yeah, he's just super killer. Um, yeah, kind of more like I don't even know how I would describe his stuff. Super,
Really?
he's cool. Another big one is his name's Prince of Eden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's super good. His song "Miss City Babe" is like one of my favorite songs of all time.
Nice.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's awesome. And then for my last song, there's this girl I've been listening to. Her name's Emma Anderson.
Okay.
She has this song called "Freak in the Streets."
Wow.
Big banger.
What a title.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, dude, thanks so much for coming and chatting with me today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoys my favorite track on the project. This is Where Do You Go?